Hello, guys. Hello. Did y'all see the caption? So, I'm asking y'all a question, and we did a live last night, and so with this iPad, because we're on the iPad, and that's why I'm all up in your face. I don't mean to be, but this is how we got to stream from for right now. But listen, I got a question. Y'all come on in here. This is the Grabowski show. Well, it's in the morning. And yeah, we're live streaming. So come in and hit the like button and let me know who you are and where you are from, and consider subscribing to the channel. Hello, moderators. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to the friends. What's up, Nikki Boo in the building? How you doing? Good morning. Maryland. Tara, good morning. Where you from, Tara? Can y'all hit share and copy link and share and copy link and share and copy link? Because I think we're back in the streaming app, I think. If we have a good stream today as number wise, then we're back in. Awesome. And you? I am doing great this morning. And I got a little video, the Sunshine Coast, BC. Okay. Rich the fish. Then Big G must have been trifling and aggressive as fuck. Men trick, scam, put their hands on the weak, kidnap, and do all sorts of weird things. So I guess Rich the fish is talking about my my caption is saying, uh, did man make God in his own image? What kind of image is that, honey? Okay, period. Did man make God in his own image? Cause it looked like it. It do. It do. It look like look like man gave himself the advantage. Y'all do me a favor. Everybody go out the live. Well, just hit share and copy link. Share and copy link. Share and copy link. So I got a video that I want to show y'all. And then we're gonna have a conversation. So y'all know back in the day, we wouldn't have never asked the question, did man and make God? Did man make the God? And then he made the God according to how he think. Because we're in a loop. You can't get out of that loop. You just have to accept that. And that God is a little rough. Okay. Um, what's that? Cow foot and chips. You say God don't exist. Why you say that? That is interesting. So God doesn't exist to you. Now I ain't gonna go that far. What about a creator? Or what about a supreme being? Or what about um, powerful beings that live outside of this reality? What about that? Because listen, baby, if you think um, cow foot and chips, if you think there ain't nothing beyond the earth, then I don't know what to say about you. White man scripture, believe what you want. Okay, we're not talking about just about the Bible. It's other books too. It's other books too. So outside of that, outside of it being the colonizers and the black people, do you believe that there's a creative being? Do you believe that? Okay, because it does look like, I just got to be honest. Y'all can share your opinion though. Let me know what you think. It looks like that. I don't know why people come up in this live ask me how old I am. Why does it matter? We're having the conversations. My parents are my guidance. But your parents had parents and they had parents and they had parents. And they had parents and they had parents. Go on and think a little bit and take it all the way back to the beginning, boo. Think a little bit. So anyway, I want y'all to listen to this. And then we're gonna discuss. But anyway, y'all look, y'all hit share and copy link for me. Okay? All right, let's go to the Facebook. Defense squad. Okay, let's rewind. Man created God in his own image. It is obvious intelligence hasn't been suffocated by fear. Hold on. Blind faith. Let's rewind it. Hold on. Millions of people. Hold on. All right. Now, let's do this. It's just hard live streaming. And created God in his own image. It is obvious to anyone whose intelligence hasn't been suffocated by fear and blind faith. Look closely at the God they gave you. Men wanted slaves, so they created a God that approved slavery. Ooh. Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From them, you may buy slaves. Leviticus 25:44. Oops. You may make them slaves for life. The very next verse. Oops. If a man beats his slave and the slave survives, he is not to be punished, for the slave is his property. Oops. Exodus 21:20. That's not divine morality. This is ancient men protecting their economy. Watch what happens the moment you point any of this out. A defense squad appears. Every time the Bible says something brutal, embarrassing, or impossible to square away with love, someone rushes to try and explain it away. Well, you see, in that culture, actually, the Hebrew word for slave is, God he was just working within their system. Listen to how desperate that sounds. An all-knowing, all-powerful, moral God was somehow trapped by ancient culture. Okay, Nikki. Too weak to say one simple sentence. Don't own human beings. Period. But strong enough to micromanage diets and clothing and tell you not to eat shrimp. That's not divine wisdom. That's human systems being protected. And you can see the avoidance everywhere. People preach the comforting verses. They post the pretty ones. They read the soft parts. For I know the plans I have for you. Jeremiah 29:11. But the slavery verses, the violent verses, the verses about God says kill all the men, women, and children, the verses about women being silent and ruled over, not because they're unclear, but because they're too clear. Men wanted women below them. You see it in all of history. Women couldn't even vote in the USA until the 1950s. Men have always wanted women in their place. So they created a God to put them there. Your desire shall be for your husband, and he shall rule over you. Genesis 3:16. Listen, that's enough. That's enough. All right. So I'm just, this is me, this is my opinion, this is my life, and this is, how I came to this conclusion myself. And I told y'all about this a long, 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 long time ago when I was 33 years old. And that's been a long, 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 long time ago. When I was 33, I literally had to throw that God in the trash can because there was no way to get out from under his control. I had to let the man go and I had to let the God go. I had to let both of them go. I had to. Because I was a real Bible studier, you know what I'm saying? And I understood just like I understand people. And I understand life like today. Sure ain't no slow leak. So I understood as a Christian, I'm not talking about what my church shared with me and how my pastor cherry picked the scriptures and fed me the doctrine. I ain't talking about that. I'm saying from me reading and studying myself, I had to let it go. I had to let the doctrine go. I had to let the church go. And I had to let the God of the Bible go. Had to let him go. Put him on in the trash can. Because I'm telling you, I would have spent my whole life arguing about my freedom and how it is important to me and how I'm going to live free and not ask you for permission, especially since I got to take care of myself. Are you crazy? I'm not doing that. So when I saw this TikTok, it resonated with me. Oh, man created God in his own image to the point where he pretty much said, The Bible says, I still think you're very attractive. Thank you, darling. Listen, the Bible says that I am to desire my husband and do what he say. But what about me? And that's how I was living, y'all. I was living like that back in the day. Oh my God. It was terrible. It was terrible. I was living like that too. It was awful. My body turned against itself. I came down with an autoimmune disease. Literally at 24 years old, because I got married at between 18 and 19. But at 24 years old, my doctor told me that I was dying. And the reason why I was dying, I'm sorry, somebody called my phone. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me or not? Oh my God. I hate when people call me and I'm doing a live. I wonder, can I just stop all phone calls from coming into my phone? So let me get, stop calling the phone, baby. If I answer you the first time, please. Anyway, can y'all hear? All right, let me go figure it out. Y'all won't answer me, so I'll go to my YouTube on my phone and see can I hear myself. Let's see, because I don't want to be talking to myself. Let's see, Cheryl Robowski. Let's go to my channel. Okay, it's on. I hear. Okay, so yeah, the man created that. Man created it's horrible, but most people can't get away from it because they really most people don't really believe their Bible anyway. They just believe their doctrine. But they don't really understand that if they, and you're not supposed to do that because it's an entire book. You know what I'm saying? And so every chapter and verse kind of supports itself. So, okay. So then a lot of people say, well, the New Testament, it said that women are free, but it also told you couldn't teach. And it told you to be silent in the churches too. And it told you to be obedient to your husband too. So it kind of enforces what the Old Testament say. It say that. Mm-hmm. It say that. And so here again, my thing, I don't want to be obedient to anybody. I'm sorry. Not when I'm grown. I don't want that. And I think like when I got sick, that was my body communicating to me that there was a something foreign in my life that was hurting me. There was something foreign in my life that was hurting me. And what was hurting me was the ideas that were written on the pages. That's what was hurting me. So I had to get away from it. And it was terrible. And so some of y'all that are living in a situation like that, govern yourself accordingly. Don't let a person, a pastor, or scriptures bully you. Don't let anybody bully you. And since we're talking about being bullied, baby, I was listening to Korean news this morning. Let me see if I could pull up some Korean news for y'all. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to pull up some Korean news and let y'all see what's really going on in this world. All right? We want y'all to see the real, you know? I'm Miley Cyrus from the Hannah Montana. We want y'all to see the real, honey. Let me see. Korean news. And we're going to figure out what's going on in our world right now. Okay? Let's see. Which one did I listen to? Y'all want to know what's going on in other countries? Y'all listen to a little piece of Korean news. I'm serious. Okay. Let's see. All right.
I've been watching the Korean news, and they're saying that is not real. It's getting fucked and that there are hundreds of U.S. casualties and U.S. Army casualties, and that they're scrambling, like, because they only have like a few weeks left of like because the US actually doesn't manufacture everything. That's all outsourced to China. They're scrambling, so now they got South Korea involved. Crazy shit. Oh, I don't know what they're.
Okay, so that's the Korean news. So when America tell you, when America tell you that it ain't but a few of our people who are being sent back in boxes, they lying. It's a whole bunch of them. All right, hold on.
Top five news stories happening right now in South Korea. Have you ever had that cheap bread?
Hold
You
on.
guys need to search up Korean news. They're out here
Listen,
putting out better information than any of the world news right now. Completely unedited Korean news, guys.
Korean
Type it in.
news.
Watch what you find. Like, there's so much stuff going on right now that's completely hidden. And you gotta kind of look to other countries now
You
because
gotta look through. You gotta look to other countries, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry, but our news is being suppressed. I told y'all that, but y'all, since y'all don't want to believe me, I have to go get receipts and let y'all know what's going on. Now, I listened to Don Lemon and this young journalist from CBS, and they were talking this morning because the journalist from CBS, she's been fired, and also her co-host. Now, women, I don't know for sure if they've been fired, but they don't work for CBS anymore, and they have been talking to Don Lemon about coming to YouTube and having starting a news station. You know what I'm saying? A channel. And so a lot of people are leaving the traditional news because the corporation, the boss, are friends with people who don't want the American citizens to know what's really going on. So there's a lot of propaganda. We've been propagandized, and it's a lot of that going on. See what I'm saying? So y'all got to do y'all due diligence. Okay? You got, if y'all, my peers, I don't know what's wrong. I need y'all to get on TikTok. Or you can find some of this news, Korean news, I guess, on YouTube. But if you want to know the truth, now you got to search for it. Now you got to stop being lazy. Got to stop being lazy now, because we don't live in those days and times now. It's almost like you can't be fed anymore. You got to feed yourself. You understand? These are the days and the times that we live in right now. I'm just telling you. You got to feed yourself. You got to grow up. You say, sure, what the fuck wrong with you? I'm good and grown. You got to grow up. America is not the same. Nothing's the same. No, you got to grow up. You got to go get the information. And I'm telling you, like, you got to look on YouTube, look on TikTok, and find you an alternative or a news station outside of the US so you can hear what's going on. Don't let nobody, don't, just like we were just talking about um, the Bible and God, man made God after his own image. So that's what I'm saying. That those scriptures, those writings are like, they're like helmets around your head. It's like a dome. And the dome is full of their information. So what I'm saying now in 2026, you can't do that anymore. You got to do your research. Okay? You got to figure out, don't do that. Don't sit your ass at that house and eat a tomato sandwich with mayo and watch the damn local news. Don't do that. I don't celebrate the white man's holidays, and I never believe in God or the devil. Okay, but we ain't talking about that. Oh, you talking about my caption. What's up, Josie? Y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Um, so anyway, my name is Cheryl Grabowski, and I'm a fantastic content creator here on YouTube. I'm a much older lady, but I don't look so old. I'm very progressive, and I'm very much out the box. And I'm everything that YouTube ever needed. Facebook, Instagram. I really, really, really need to be. I have a platform so big that millions and millions and millions of people see me, because I'm just, I'm just that girl. You say, yes, you are. I'm very progressive. So what I'm saying is, for my peers and, special, please do not do anything like you used to do it. Don't do it, please. 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 Please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be listening to, turn your damn TV on in the morning and listen to damn local news. For what? For what? What are you doing that for? That is a waste of time. No, 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 no. It's almost like, I mean, at the end of the day, if you do believe in a traditional God, or the God that we grew up knowing, I thought that God told you don't be ignorant. Don't do that. You say, well, I've been watching NBC for years. So what? They are owned. It's almost like me telling my granddaughter, Ashlyn, when she was 4 years old, she said, but I seen it on my iPad, Grandma. I said, I don't care what you've seen on your iPad. Somebody's making content. Everything that you see on your iPad is somebody's ideas. And they sat down and thought it up before they did it. Ashlyn, I hate to have to talk to grown people like this now. Because your news, they sitting down talking about what they will report and what they will what they will report and what they will withhold now. And they're also sitting down thinking about how much of the truth they'll tell you, and then how they can spin it, because they are told by their owners what to do. Now, I want to tell grown people that that's how it works now, because that's how it works. Okay? So you can't be lazy. You can't be lazy. And you can't, well, and people say, well, sure, I ain't heard that. Well, why not? Why haven't you heard what I told you? Didn't I tell you that our casualties over there now are, probably over 1,000 now? Probably like 2,500. It's nasty over there. It's real bad. It's bad. Anytime you got to go and view your baby in a box, it don't get more serious than that. This is not a game. You got these people, they are laughing about the bang bangs over there, Middle East. They laughing about it. It's not funny. They don't care nothing about your children going over there passing away. They don't care. Now, I listened to this, and this was funny. I listened to this the other day on TikTok. Now, guess what the guys are doing? The ones that are in the reserve and the ones that hadn't been sent over there, they going in, they getting high. They getting high on whatever they get high on, so that when they do their blood test, they can't, they like violate them or penalize them for being drunken. I don't blame them. And this is a growing trend, so it's really, really growing about servicemen and women going and getting towed up, so they got that stuff in their blood, so they won't be deported. Because ain't nobody got time for, ain't no way. No. I already told y'all what I would do. Then and then the next thing, I looked on social media, there were all kinds of people. I'm talking about congressmen and women and celebrities said the same thing Grabowski said: go to jail. Go to jail. I said that. I don't care what you say. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Now we got now we got boots on the ground. They landed over there yesterday. See what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Nope. Because it's not a real WAR. Let me say that again. It's not a real WAR. It's not real. So if you go over there and you pass away behind a fake WAR, this ain't got nothing to do with that, with the WAR word, really. No, no, no. This got something to do with them wanting, y'all. This got layers. This is layers. Ooh, this is so messy. It's got something to do with people using Bible prophecy right? To be able to warmonger so that the BOMBs can go off and tear up buildings. So it's almost like a big demolition project. Hmm. So they're using uh, tankers and BOMBSs to demolition the land over there because they already got the blueprint for hotels and businesses. And they use the religious people who believe that they're doing that. See, the church think they're supporting uh Israel because Jesus coming back. So Israel and some of the other billionaires, they know that, right? So they use that to say, "Oh, we just got to make them believe that we believe in Armageddon, or we believe in apocalypse, or we believe that we bringing Jesus back." When in actuality, they don't. So they're using America as a demolition team to tear up everything. So they're gonna come and demolition it. Yes, the country is very bad time, and worry is when it comes this way. They want to make smart cities all over the world. See what Joseph said? This ain't nothing but a big demolition, and the Christians are being used. But everybody can use the Christians because they dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anytime you just sit around believe stuff and you ain't did no research and you're not thinking, you never used your brain, and you just believe it because your mom and them did it and you feel emotional about it. Emotions can change. Do you understand? You can love and feel emotional and cry about a red bottom pair of shoes or a nigga, a relationship. You can feel emotional about anything, really, really attached to it and say you love it, but that don't mean that it's real. It don't mean that. So what I'm saying is they got plans for this world. Thank you, darling, for leaving that in here. And people my age don't know that. It bothers me because I love my peers. But they are brainwashed and they don't know it. They waiting for Jesus to come back and he's not coming back. Now somebody talked the other day about it is not Jesus physically coming back in the clouds. The meaning of it, Christ consciousness. So for my third part of the live, I want to talk about that because there was a young lady who really, really talked about this on TikTok, and what she is saying is that we are going to, and y'all say, who are we? But it's the people who understand. This is what they believe, that there is a 3D world and there is a new world that is happening and the old world is collapsing. But when you think about what you just said in the comment section about them wanting to do smart cities all over the world, and they're using this WAR thing as a big demolition to get rid of all the old shit and put the new stuff up, she is saying that there is a group of people who are basically manifesting the new earth, and that there will be a group of people who don't give a fuck about smart cities or money or anything or the government or anything like that. They will be into loving each other. They will be into living off the earth like originally, eating clean food and having a wonderful life. You said I need a young nigga. Why do I need a? Because I'm young at heart. But y'all, that youngness that you see, basically, it's just life. A lot of people that you know are dead already. They're not alive. Hmm. That's why they always see such a doomsday. Everything is so negative, such a doomsday. And even though I see all the shit that's going on, but I very much love life. And so it is what it is. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate it. And so, yeah, that's what's going on. So the conscious community is saying they're going to be loving each other. They're going to be fit. They're going to have flat stomachs and fat asses and muscles. They're going to have their skin polished by the sun. They're going to grow wonderful fruits and vegetables. And they're going to be able to just live and get rid of this system that was created to keep the rich rich and the poor poor, and to keep everybody working a 9 to 5, which they say is modern day slavery. And I agree. I do. Anytime we got to work every damn day, and then when you get old, you draw your social security, and they getting ready to get rid of that, so we can't live off of that. And your benefits, the government don't want to do shit for nobody. They want to make everything a corporation. They want all of us to pay their taxes, and they don't want to do shit for us. And the people in the conscious community is saying fuck them. That's what they're saying. Who cares? You can have all your corporate shit. You can have all your nasty ass food from the FDA with all them chemicals. Hello, how you doing? You can have it all. We're going to live off the land and live in this world like we're supposed to. Now, there are lots of people who are getting together and buying 100 acres, 40 acres. Good morning. What's up, Jen? Good morning. Buying 40 acres, 50 acres, 60 acres, 100 acres. And they are doing that too. They're making sure that they have carpenters amongst the group and just everything that they need. Everybody is almost like fuck you, system. We're done. We're done with the government system. We're done with the religious system. We're done. Y'all can have it because they can't do anything by themselves. They really do need the people, right? They really need people attached to this grid thing, to this thing. But anyway, y'all. So I'm on my lunch break. Fuck the system. Yeah, fuck them. Seriously. Because that's what they trying to do. Fuck us. Period. So anyway, y'all have a good day. I just came through right quick because I needed to come into the app and I talked to y'all. So y'all do y'all research. And I'll see y'all this evening about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Bye, guys.